All right, and why do we go with the week of the 22nd through the 28th of March, 2026? Let's cut the deck. Let's see what actions they're going to take. We had some fun yesterday. Woo! All right. We got a whole lot of energy here. Page of Wands. That's very interesting. And the Six of Swords. And a Four of Wands. I'll go one more. Seven of Wands. I think somebody might try to reach you this week, but you might be hard to reach. You might be hard to get a hold of. Or somebody might intercept the call. It's sort of this friend is calling the other friend to come out and play, but somebody intercepts the call. Well, you're not available. Bye. And it hangs up, kind of a thing. Could be that. It could be something like that. There's some sort of interference here. But somebody is definitely, well, as definite as I can be, I can't predict free will, going to try and reach you this week, And again, I'm not a Time Lord, but you do have a new beginning trying to happen. Somebody might be cock blocking this. If I still pick up on this third energy that's getting in the way. Now, it could be a thought process within somebody attached to you. That's an energy. Everything is energy, right? So, it is what it is. Let's take a look. Let's shuffle the deck. Give me the week, universe, soulmate cycle, the week, March 22nd through the 28th, 2026. What do you want to tell these people? What actions is somebody likely to take towards them? Let's see. We got the context yesterday, what they're thinking and feeling. Very interesting Friday reading. Let's see where we go. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. I'm not a Time Lord. It's a weekly reading. Might happen next week, week after, whatever. Right? Just like the Friday reading yesterday. Could happen then, the week after, in the coming 4 to 6 weeks. I'm going to split the soulmate cycle into 12 pieces, just like we always do. We're going to, except this time we clarify. That's all. Same as the Friday reading, but we clarify. Just text at the top of the description explains why there's no timestamps here. All right? Remember, I'm putting the signs to it, but I'm not your astrologer, and this ain't your fucking horoscope. About 9 out of the 12 should resonate with you. Okay, it's just an energy reading, a cycle. We're all in the same room together. We're just pulling on the air in the room, that's all. Sometimes you smell it differently, but basically it affects you the same way. All right? The moon is the overall energy here. What's underneath that? I need more. And the devil, of course I did. I need more. Because, I pulled the moon. I looked at the moon, and the energy coming off it is she's scared. Okay, I get you. She's scared. Well, I'll make you feel better. Come on. Right? Come on over to my cabin. Let's get you're out in the rain. Let's get that dress off you. Right? Here, I got something you can wear. Right? I don't joke about anything that's not the energy. Right? I'm not wasting my energy in these readings telling you things that don't matter. What did I just do? I got this scared girl outside soaking wet. What do you think I'm going to do? I'm Steve. What do you think I'm going to do when she comes into my cabin? First thing we do is we get that wet dress off you. You don't want to catch a cold, right? There's a devil underneath it here. There's somebody, there's a snake in the grass somewhere with a connection you have with somebody. I'm telling you right now. This poor girl wandered down to the wrong cabin. It's not my fault she showed up in my cabin. All right. She'll be fine. She'll just wonder what happened to her dress. That's all. It's no big deal. All right, here we go. Let's see where we're at. Story starts with Aries, ends with Pisces, position 12. Let's see, about 9 out of the 12 should resonate. We're going to clarify with the lights here. Here we go. Where do we go? 8 swords. Look at that. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm willing to bet 3 chickpeas. I don't have a farm. Our Friday reading began with 8 swords from another deck. Correct? Yeah, you'd know more than I do. I know that's right. That's that same fucking energy. Somebody here we go. Right? See what I'm saying? That's why I love tarot. It's a great medium. It's fantastic. Look at that. Gave me the same message. Somebody here knows they need to do something. We're just waiting for them to admit it. Okay? All right. But also, somebody's being kept in the dark. I think it might be an energy within themselves more than a saboteur. All right? In other words, I didn't ask that girl to take off that dress because it's wet. She just came in my cabin and took off the dress because it was wet. I didn't ask. Right? I think that it's like NXS tried to teach us. The devil inside. Right? Every single one of us, the devil inside. It's a little bit of that. I think it's this person. I'm getting corrected here with that coming out. That's fine. Hey, it's less work for me. Now I'm not the bad guy. Oh, now all of a sudden Steve's the good guy. He was just inviting her in the cabin. She took the dress off on her own. Okay. Even better. Right? Make sure you tell the jury. All right? All right, here we go. 8 swords. Why is it here? Tell me about it. Girl with no pants. Again, here we go. Here I go, getting people's pants off again. Damn. What the hell was with me? Right? Don't come too close to my front door. 5 of Cups crossing the 8 swords. It's it's a nervous tension blended with shame. If you can, I'm giving you what you can feel. That's how I feel it. Nervous tension blended with shame. In other words, well, no. I don't need to put it another way. I'll just confuse it. What's on top? Confusion. I mean, come on. I'm calling the shit before it comes out of the deck. Why am I your second favorite again? I have no idea. Is it because of the dress thing? Is that why? You took it off yourself. I didn't tell you to. All right. What the hell? Don't blame me for looking. I'm a guy. What the hell? We all look. Okay? Oh, I didn't look. Don't worry. Fuck you. You didn't. All right. 2 swords. Why is it here? 10 swords. Somebody feels this shame that they didn't do anything about it, and also this nervous tension that it's all going to end if they don't do something about it, but they don't know what to do. So in other words, you walk in, this girl, may or may not be you, walks in with the wet dress. I don't say anything. I just invited her in. She took the dress off. But now I start thinking, well, this is like a once-in-a-lifetime chance. I got a naked girl in my living room standing in front of the fireplace, and I should do something here, right? I mean, I should make a move or something, or not, or I don't. You're right. It's a bit of that. That's what's here. Somebody has realized something, and realized that they fucked up, and they feel kind of weird, and they feel like they should do something, but they're not sure what, and they're not sure if it's right if they do it, and it goes around and around. It's the same dilemma I'd be in. Am I attacking her? Should I ask first? Well, that's not very, ask, hey, can I bang you? I don't know. It's a bit of that. Okay? So that's what's going on. So what actions are they going to take? I don't know. I got to pull a bridge. 2 of Wands. Probably make some plans. Probably not make a move, but definitely strategize a few. You follow? Okay. All right, let's go. Position 2. Taurus. I remember this one from yesterday. This one had an idea, right? It was the girl with no hand on the card. Yeah. The King of Pentacles. Somebody wants to make peace with you. And they're willing to give a little to do it. Okay? Can I just phrase it that way? Okay. Is it communication? It could be. The way it reads, it is. But it's somebody being the big man or the big woman when they're really not. I don't know. Let's see. Why is the King of Pentacles here? Why are you doing this to me today? It's early. Universe. Come on. King of Cups. Crossing it. Yeah. It's somebody here wants to appear that they're... Oh, I get it. Yeah, that's why it reads that way. It's somebody trying to appear that they are giving a lot, but they're not really. Don't be confused by it. It's that tiny gift in the big box. You know what I'm saying? You got this huge box under the Christmas tree. It's gigantic. You open it up, and it's a 4-pack of batteries or something. It's like... It's a bit of that. So I don't think you're going to be fooled by it, but I do think somebody here is going to reach out. I think, again, their plan is small. It was children on the card, right? And their own inner voice was that questionable man at the top of the stoplight, It was like, yeah, it's a good idea. Go for it. I mean, if that guy thinks it's a good idea, you're fucked, right? 7 of Cups. Why is that here? The Strength card. This person has a lot of passion for you and they don't know what to do with it. This person also feels like they want to be in a power position. They're going to spray paint one of these gold ones red. Okay? Can I put it that way? Does that make sense to you? All right. The bridging energy would have been the Hangman. I looked at it, so I'll show it to you. I don't want anybody thinking, oh, I heard him move a card. Okay, calm down. I got better things to do than fuck with a reading. I mean, honestly, Hangman, it would have been there. I don't want to put it there, so I decided to put it back in the deck. Okay? Probably it might come out later, or it just doesn't need to be there. Gemini, position 3. 3 swords. Was he? Oh, I don't remember what you had yesterday. Was it the Queen? With a lot of love, but it wasn't coming at you? Oh, I remember. Yeah, they had a good riff. I remember that one. Oh, good. Oh, wow, that's crazy. Let's see where we go. Something didn't work out for this person. This week, something doesn't work out. This is one of the cards that ends the separation phase of the soulmate cycle. This person might reach out to you. Maybe their riff wasn't as good as they thought it was. Or whatever they were focused on that they had a lot of love for, it didn't pan out. I don't know. I don't know what happened. There's some sort of disappointment. It's pain, but it's somebody's hurt. And I think they're coming to you. I don't know why. Maybe it feels like somebody let them down on their side. Somebody let them down. Okay? And they're coming to you. It benefits you. Their pain benefits you in this particular case. Right? Doesn't mean you rub it in when they get there. It just means, it is what it is. 7 of Wands. I think, yeah, again, somebody's going to hide the pain. That's the easiest way I could put it. I was going to say, my stakeout card where you hide behind a rock and you stake out the place so you know when no one's home kind of a thing. It's a bit of that. Yeah, somebody's going to hide the pain. All right, but it's there. Okay? Well, on top. The Knight of Wands, which tried to come out when I first started shuffling, by the way. Yeah, they don't want to talk about it. You're getting this you're probably going to hear from this person. Not this week. I mean, maybe. But I'm not a time lord. Might be next week or the week after. I'm telling you, I'm giving you the information. Don't bring it up. Oh, Steve said that you got 3 swords and you got burned and you don't feel good. You want to talk about it? Don't even mention it. All right, this is Fight Club. Don't talk about it. Just forget it. This person is coming to you to have fun. So be fucking fun. All right? You know what's not fun? Hey, are you hurt? Oh, no. Fuck me. No. What's going on? Why is that here? Oh, why? What did I just do? Oh, this person's coming to you to have fun. Don't fuck it up. You might feel it's a false victory. You might feel, but it's a win for you. All right? I know you got you're my empresses and my queens of pentacles, and you sit in the woods with sticks in your hair and shit, and you want to talk about this. You want to get in and give your empathy and all that. It's a win. Take it. All right? It's not what you want from this person, but it is. You're not going to be the fuck boy or the fuck girl. You're going to be the fun boy or the fun girl. Okay? Just be that and shut the fuck up. It's all bridging energy for healing. They're coming to you for healing. Everything I just said just got backed up. Okay? Take my advice. Don't. Listen to me now. Believe me later. Hear me some other time. I know this energy. I can always tell when someone's calling me and they want to go grab a drink or they want to do something. I can tell immediately. Are they looking for the sympathy Steve who's going to listen to their problems, or do they want the Steve that's going to set a bridge on fire? All right, this is the bridge on fire. All right, there we go. We're going to race around town and get a speeding ticket. All right, there you go. Right here. All right, throw M80s out the side window as we go by. There you go. That's what they want. All right, Cancer, the hot spot of the connection cycle. Something here for everybody. It's the theme energy of this cycle. It bookends over here. I think they're just going to plan something. I don't know. 7 Pentacles. I think they're just going to plan something. What are they planning? Probably something that makes them look good. Probably something that makes them seem in a good light. Okay? I don't know. Best way I can put it. But it backs up what I said. I think they're just planning something. All right, we got a divine timing energy here. Somebody's waiting for the right moment to pounce. It's just like she is. She's looking out the window. Should I go now? No, not now. How about now? Nope, not now. Okay. All right. Why is the 7 Pentacles here? Tell me about it. Why is it here? All right. The 4 of Pentacles. They're holding back. They're waiting for the right moment to pounce. It is what it is. It's it's the predator hiding in the bushes. All right, here we go. What's on top? King of Swords, my sitting king. They're plotting and planning and waiting for... That's what I said. Why is that here? The Six of Pentacles. They're plotting and planning and waiting for the right buy. I read the energy first and I throw the cards. I don't know. I guess I'm your second favorite. It's fine. Well, that's what I said. It's right there. All right, here we go. Leo soap opera. I wrote down this one only because it made me chuckle. Standing in the mirror, I'm great. No, you're not. Okay. Two of Swords. They don't know what to believe anymore. Now they're not sure what to do. I'm not great. I am great. I'm not great. This person's better off living as though they're not great. This person needs to stop thinking that they're great. Okay? This reverse polarity thing doesn't have to be a physical thing in your life. It can also be a mental thing, a state of being. You know, the way you view the world. Some people need to be pessimists. Some people need to skim the negative, right? It's just like driving a car. Right? Some people skim the center line and some people don't. This person might be better off skimming the center line. You know, they probably drive better. Why is the Two of Swords here? Tell me about it. What actions are they going to take? They don't know what to do with you. All right, let's just leave it on you. They don't know what to do with you. They don't have any fucking idea what to do with you. None whatsoever. It's crossed by the Nine of Wands. They feel like it's a decision time. Somebody's putting up a wall, but then the wall isn't much. They're trying to shut you down this week. In other words, stop thinking about you. And I don't think they can. I don't think they'll be able to. What's on top? Yeah, the Nine of Cups. Yeah. And why is that here? The Two of Cups. Yeah, they won't be able to shut you down this week. And that's going to keep them up at night. The Nine of Swords. Yeah, I'm right. I'm spot on here. Okay? Virgo, position 6. Sometimes my wild card spot, sometimes you guys show up here. Three of Pentacles. It is you guys. I don't know what it is, but you're going to get an opportunity very soon to plant some roots. I want to call it that. Okay, I don't know what that means. We're going to clarify. But this is you guys showing up here. I like this. This is good. This is very good. Where are we at here? Okay, good. All right. I was looking at the clock. I'm sorry. It's the King of Pentacles. I got to go help a friend fix his car later. So very exciting. Yeah. I prefer to help a friend fix her car. But I don't really like it when... I don't have a lot of guy friends. And I don't really like it when they call me to come fix their car. They're not as grateful. I don't ask for much. Just, bring me some coffee and a bikini. I'm happy. There you go. There, your car's fixed. I'm happy. I got something for the mind's eye. Off I go. If one of my guy friends tries that, they're going to lose teeth. Okay? I'm just telling you. King of Pentacles here, but I like fixing cars anyway. What did I just say? You're going to get an opportunity here. I'm not a time lord. All right? It may not be this week. But the energy is setting up this week for you to plant some solid roots for abundance, an energy of abundance around you, some really good opportunity. So far, so good, right? You want me to stop there? Yeah, you probably do. What's on top? The Page of Pentacles. You might learn about it this week. Okay, it's you guys showing up here. Pay attention. It's for greater than 85% of you watching on some level. Again, it's different. And I'm not saying you're going to get a bajillion dollars. I'm just saying, or pounds, or euros, or won, or whatever the hell your money is. But I am saying you learn about this chance, this thing, this whatever it is. Why is that here? Yeah. Process it. This is a time to process. You will learn something, a way for you to put down some solid roots. You build some abundance. It might be a new job opportunity. It might be a new love opportunity. I don't know what it is. But whatever it is, you're just going to learn about it. Don't shoot it down. The implication is you might shoot it down right away. Yeah, you might. You'll regret not taking it. That wouldn't have come out as the bridging energy if you wouldn't shoot it down. Why? Well, let's take the Virgo energy that you're in here. Doesn't matter if you're a Virgo. This is Virgo energy. Virgo's very practical. Virgo makes checklists. It has to make sense, right? It has to. This won't make sense to you. This won't fit with the checklist. This won't jive with it. All right? It's crazy talk. It's crazy talk. You want to sell clogs in Alaska? I mean, it's nuts, but it's huge. It ends up being something huge for you. Okay? Very huge. Very life-changing, huge. All right? But you're going to get in your head about it, but it's worth it. It's worth putting in the work. Do what you want to do. Make your own decisions. Again, I'm not a time lord. This might play out sometime in the next few weeks. You're just learning about it initially. Give it some thought. All right? I don't want you in regret. But your initial reaction might be to shoot it down because it's not very, it doesn't jive with the energy you're in at the time. Okay? Libra, position 7. The King of Swords. Well, it's my King of War here. It's not my King of Action. Well, I mean, I suppose technically it is. It's not my King of Truth. It's my King of War. I want you to be careful about getting too defensive with somebody. Somebody around you, maybe the energy builds this week. Maybe it's been building. Somebody annoys the living snot out of you. Okay? I mean, you go home at night. It's probably somebody at work. It could be. That feels familiar. Did I say something like that yesterday? Somebody at work? Did I? I don't want to bet 3 chickpeas on it. That 8 of Swords up there, I'll bet 3 chickpeas on. But you go home at night, you start having homicidal thoughts about this. You're like, I know I could get away with it. I saw it on CSI once, right? You know, that kind of a thing. You know, that's how much they rattle you. It takes you 2 hours to come down from this person. If they're not in your life yet, they will be very soon. All right? We all have somebody have had somebody like that in our life. You know. Sometimes it'll take you months to come down from them, right? I remember when the crazy lady next door, whose life fell apart because you don't want to fuck with my energy, but a crazy lady next door tried to hit me, chased me, and tried to hit me with her cane for something I wasn't even doing. I'm like, I didn't do it. I'm not racing my car around the neighborhood. What are you talking about? It took me months to come down off of that. I was fucking pissed, you know, being accused. There's nothing I hate more than being accused of something I didn't do. It's very frustrating because you can't prove a negative. It's caused by the devil. Look, everything I just said just got backed up. I said you're going home with homicidal thoughts. I saw CSI. I saw what they did. I can do it. Right? Be cool. All right? Stop it. Right, but I can understand this. There we go. What's on top? The Justice. Why is that here? Temperance. Be cool. All right? Again, somebody's probably accusing you of something you didn't do. I can dig the frustration. I get it. Your justice is in knowing that you hold the truth. Okay? And I'm harping on this not because it's for a lot of people, but because it's a good thing. It might happen for future influence for anybody. Anybody could be accused of something they didn't do. Your justice is knowing that you know what the truth is. The other person, even when they find out the truth, they probably won't admit it. They probably won't apologize. Okay? They definitely, probably not. Probably won't happen. Most people aren't that big. That's why people that get locked up for things they didn't do and come out and then finally get proved innocent have to end up suing the city to get money. It's not like the city just offers, oh, we screwed up. We made a mistake. Here's a couple of $1,000,000. Try to get your life started. No, you got to sue them for it, generally speaking. Right? So it's the same kind of thing. You know, so just you hold the truth. All right, Scorpio, position 8. I can totally dig it. I'll tell you. All right, High Priestess. Let's see where we go. Somebody's going to, well, it ties to this again. I say again, I think these two tied together yesterday, didn't they? Right? Isn't this what sparked the whole, anyway, somebody's going to accuse you of sharing a secret that they told you. You didn't. I know you didn't. Again, pay attention to what I said over here. At the end of the day here, someone is accusing you of something you didn't do. And that accusation is sharing a secret that they told you. And you didn't. You kept that secret. Sometimes the evidence points in a direction where it looks like it was you. People think, oh, it had to be Steve's viewer. I didn't tell anybody else. But if you probe a little deeper, you didn't tell anybody else? Did you not really? Let's think about that. I bet they did. Most people, if they tell you a secret, they've told a couple of other people. Somebody else knows, it's not just you. But the other person won't admit to you that they told the secret to somebody else, because then your relationship with them isn't as special, is it? Right? All right. Eight of Swords. Somebody, this is you. Somebody's going to accuse you of sharing a secret. You didn't, and I don't know what to do, Steve. I told you here. There's nothing you can do. The Tower and the King of Pentacles. In time, the truth will come out. Okay? Your initial reaction to this, once you settle down, in time, it'll be revealed who told this secret, whatever it is. The Nine of Wands. Right now, that information is blocked or somebody's keeping it from you. Okay? At some point in your life, even if this isn't for you right now, this week, this will happen to you. All right? The best thing to do is be cool. The worst thing you can do is jump up and down, yell and scream, and proclaim your innocence. I'm innocent. Is the worst thing you can do. It just makes you look like a crazy fool who's trying to hide something. Methinks the lady doth protest too much. You catch my drift? A little bit of that? That's all. Take the advice, don't take the advice. Yeah, I know it well. All right. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Sometimes separate from the cycle, sometimes part of it. Always crazy. Ace of Swords. Let's see where we go. Wow, this is some fun energy. Right there. He came out. He flew out right on my lap. The Ten of Pentacles, the Devil, and a Knight of Cups crossing this here. I was just about to go look at what you got yesterday so that I knew. I wrote it down over here. The Six of Pentacles, right. Somebody here is holding on the feelings for you. They're coming. I think their intentions are good. I don't think this is bad for you. I think somebody's coming out of the woodwork. They've held on to the love for a while, a long time. They held on to it. That's my Queen of Cups, the redhead, underwater here. They've held on to it for, they have, spank banking you. Telling you right now, that's red hot. Okay? So they come in. Here they come in the environmental energy. That's the Knight of Cups. And then I've got the Ace of Swords. I've got someone speaking some truth to you, but it's coming out a little crazy town. Okay? And I'm just telling you why. I don't think this is bad. I think this is good. You can let this person in your life if you want to. I believe you can. Make your own decisions. Do what you want to do. Hey, I'm just a talking hand on a fucking video. Right? But hey, it comes across a little crazy town, but you can let this person into your life without any problem at all. I'm going to tell you what, the bridging energy is the Emperor. All right? That's all. This is a powerful, high-level soulmate for you. All right? I don't know if it's love and might be. You seem to be in there, spank bank, but in the right trailer park, that's a cousin. So, I mean, I don't know. At the very least, it's somebody who will prove, with the Emperor here, it's bridging the Ace of Swords. They are speaking the truth, but it's somebody who will prove to be very important to your life, to the picture of your life. Okay? Might be later down the road, but don't let the initial crazy town fool you. They've held on to these feelings for a while. They've been underwater. Imagine you've been underwater for a while, you're not quite dead yet, and you pop up. What are you doing when you pop up after you've been underwater for a while? You're like, like that. You're breathing all crazy, and you seem a little, wacko. So that's kind of what's going on here. All right. So keep that in mind. So you might get somebody coming at you to tell you that they love you, and they're like, I love you, like that. And you're like, whoa, man, this is like some kind of crazy animal. What the hell's going on? Relax. Okay. It's all good. All right. Here we go. That's nice. I took in a lot of oxygen there. Anyway, Capricorn, position 10. The Magician. And in the blink of an eye, it's gone. I don't remember what I told you yesterday. Did I say that? Is it something like that? In the blink of an eye, it's gone? Yeah, I think you're about to have a fling. You're about to, I don't know. It feels like a fling. It feels like a magic trick. It's like, did that happen? Did that just happen? What the hell was that? I don't know. It reminds me of grunge. Remember the music era grunge pretty much started with Nirvana, and then it kind of, from about 1990-ish until about 1994, everybody was crazy about it. Everybody was nuts, and then it just went away. It just, what was all that about? Kind of a thing. It's a bit of that. It's a bit of, you got something real magic with somebody, and then it just goes away like it never happened, and you're looking back going, what the hell? What was that? Wow. Yeah, I get it. The Four of Pentacles here. Underneath that is the Ace of Cups. It's a little of what I said here. It's a little love that's been held back. It's been in there a little too long. Okay? Perhaps this is somebody you have tension with at work, a sexual tension. It can be. It doesn't have to be at work. It could be a friend of yours who's married or in a relationship. You got tension with their person. This happens a lot with couple friends. You get two married couples and they're friends, right? And the one on the other side wants the one on the other side. It is, you can't, but you might. I mean, it's that kind of a thing. It can build. Yeah, frustration, right? I always talk about this. The Witches does this card better. It shows the heat, right? Tension, tension, tension. And then afterward, you're like, what happened? Why is my ass on the front? What the fuck happened? All I did was bang them, and now I'm crooked? What's going on? Why is that here? Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. It's been building for a while. It's about to pop. Boom. It's about to pop. It's been building for a while. There's a lot of tension. Look at these guys. And look at this one here popping off. There it is. I mean, that's what I got. So if this isn't happening yet, you're about to sometime in the next few weeks, maybe this week. The energy is setting up for you to meet somebody that in the future you will have tension with. You get it? People look, I'm helping all the other readers and anybody who writes horoscopes by saying things like that. Because people think, you pull a weekly reading, they think, well, it didn't happen. Every week, like fucking clockwork, I hear from some motherfucker who's like, well, it's Friday and it still hasn't happened yet. You're not getting the energy. You don't understand, do you? You just don't get it. The energy is setting up here. So you might meet this person and there isn't sparks right away. It develops later. This is something, a lot of times, everything happens for a reason. A lot of times we don't know what that reason is until way down the road when we look back and go, oh my God, Steve was right in that fucking reading you did about that person with the tension. Yeah, it started about, well, they came in about then, but the tension started a few weeks later or a few months later, etc., right? I mean, it is what it is. There's a difference between, for example, you make a new friend, you're in a couple, right? And then somebody else is a couple and you guys make friends, the couple friends. There's a difference between that initial, we just made friends, thinking, wow, their spouse is hot, huh? Yeah, you're thinking that. And you developing feelings for that and wanting that. And that takes time to develop. You may think they're hot initially, but the tension takes time to develop. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Aquarius, position 11, spot my wild card spot. It could be more about this. Opportunity. I don't know. I have no idea. Three of Wands. It is. It's about that. Yep. Your life is about to change because of this. Because of something you learn. I think, even though it doesn't tick any boxes, and you might be inclined to dismiss it, I think you can feel that. I think that's why you're inclined to dismiss it. It feels like too big of an opportunity, too big of a life change, too big of a jump. I don't want you to go there. I just want you to sit with the information like a student studying for a test, right? Take in the information, chill out, let it sit, quiz yourself on it later, that kind of a thing. All right. Three of Wands, why is it here? Knight of Cups again. Somebody again, somebody's going to approach you. I don't know if it's for love or it's for business. It could go either way. It's the Three of Pentacles, and here's the Knight of Cups, and here's the Three of Wands. I don't know. What's on top? The Seven of Swords. Again, you have this. What did I say? I said it feels big to you. That's big. You're on the precipice of something big. It feels like something you should pass on. It's too big, Steve. It's too much, Steve. It isn't. It is exactly what you are getting, exactly what you want, what you need, what the universe thinks you can handle. You are getting. You might be inclined to sneak away from it. Please at least sit with it, whatever it is. All right? I think you think it's too much. It's too big. And these cards backed me up. Okay? Pisces, position 12. Sometimes, actually always red with position 1 and 5. Sometimes you are red with over here too, by the way. Sagittarius. Let's go. 10 of Pentacles. I want to say somebody's changing their life for you, but I can't really say that. Not in all honesty, anyway. I don't think so. I don't know. Somebody's... No, I don't want to... Yeah, the 4 of Pentacles again. Somebody here is... You might somehow feel paranoid that your life's about to be disrupted this week. I wouldn't be surprised if that energy set in. Didn't paranoia come up somewhere in a recent reading? I don't remember. And I think it did. It might have. But you might feel a fear that something's going to disrupt all of this, or my dog's going to die, or grandpa's going to die, or you might have these feelings. They might keep you up at night, okay? They're bullshit. 9 of Pentacles. You're fine. All is well. It's an energy of abundance around you. Okay, why is that here? The Knight of Pentacles. All is well. It's a reliable energy. It's a stable energy. Everything's fine. So if you start getting a little of this, so you guys are showing up here again. You're showing up right here. If you start feeling like, oh, I don't know, that dog, he's going to die, or this is going to happen, or whatever, you just might start getting paranoid that something's going to affect your life negatively. You're wrong. It's actually a sign that things are going to affect your life very, very positively. Look at that. The bridging energy is the 3 of Cups. See what I'm saying? It's nice. It really is. All right. Let's go. So, again, just a tip. An energy tip for you there, I guess. Grab the animal deck, the large one. Let's pull 3 cards and a bottom card and add all this up. Let's go. Let's do it. All right. Let's see where we're at. Three cards and a bottom card. What do we get? Bottom of the deck is 10 swords. 10's of the end, dead end, and lead to a new beginning. I like the feel of this energy. I like the cut of this energy's jib. I really do. It's crossing the center card I pull. Page of Wands. 5 of swords. Well, that's nice, isn't it? Would we want 10 swords in the sun? Would we? Really? Not in this context, we wouldn't. 10 swords in false victories, false starts, nonsense, bullshit, bittersweet energies, false endings, false starts. Again, we got a whole new, what's red with that? 3 swords. Again, we have a whole new beginning. What's underneath this? The King of Swords. This is very similar in vibe and feel, and I think a couple of the cards are the same as well, to earlier this week's soulmate journey. Okay? I think this week's soulmate journey plays out in the coming weeks. I really do. I can see that. I can see the new lease on life. You're letting go of things that used to bother you. Things that used to bother you don't bother you as much. Now, as far as somebody attached to you, somebody here is maybe glazing over the pain that they've caused, but at the same time, you're having a fruitful conversation with them. Allow that to happen. Try to pay attention to what I said over here about the fun boy versus the fuck boy, or the fun girl versus the fuck girl, right? With this person that's hurting and in pain. We have to look to where the 3 of Swords occurred in the reading, and it occurred over here somewhere. I don't know, Gemini, some shit like that. There it is, right there in position 3. You have to pay attention to what I said in that position to understand this here. You're going to have a fruitful conversation with somebody. The base energy isn't allowing for false starts anymore. Isn't allowing for false victories anymore. So you can have a fruitful conversation with this person. They may glaze over this, like a child might, change the subject. Let them. It's okay. Don't bring it up. Pay attention to what I said in position 3. It's very important. It obviously is, or it wouldn't have come out here again. All right. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Good luck.